So this is Eric's tutorial on how to play PUBG. This is the lobby or the loading screen. Here you can see your character. This is my character, or the character that I've chosen to make. You can customize your character to wear really any kind of clothing and can make them look however you want. This is how I have chosen to make my character look. Here are the game modes, and there's solo, and that allows you to play alone against up to 99 other people. Duo, in which you play with a partner. Squad, in which you play with a group of 3 to 4 people. One-man squad, in which you play solo against a group of 3 or 4 people, which is the hardest mode. And then you can play with a third-person perspective or a first-person. Third person is by far the best, and I will be playing solo. Here we have the loading screen, and there we are. So if you're wondering where is this, what am I doing here, this is actually like a limbo kind of place. It's a place where everybody spawns and gets ready to play. You can see that the match starts here in about 50 seconds. So there's really not much that you can do here. You can walk around and punch other people in the head, and that's pretty much it. So if I hit M, I can see the map, and this is where we are, right here. And this is the entire map. It is 8 kilometers by 8 kilometers. Each big square is 1 kilometer, and if you zoom in, you can see that it is made of smaller 100-meter squares. So from here to here is about 250 meters. So that's where we are. This is the island. Each of these yellow buildings or yellow things are buildings. This is a big building. This is a little village with little buildings. Those little cars right there. And you want to parachute into one of these villages so that you can loot. You need to loot to pick up all kinds of supplies. So here we are in this airplane. And so we have to decide where we are going to drop. This airplane is going to take us in a straight path across the map, right? So I have to decide where I want to land. And this is a very northernly most airplane. I think I'm going to land here in the ruins. So now that I've marked that, you can see it on the upper compass here on my map. And as long as I keep myself pointed toward it, I am going to get to those ruins. You can see me moving toward them, and I am actually here already. So once my parachute hits the white line on the lower left-hand side of the screen, here it goes. Parachute automatically deploys. I'm going to look around. Do I see any other parachutes? Any other people? I'm not sure. So I'm going to try to land, I guess, right here. Great landing. What do I have here? There's a pan. It actually can be used to deflect bullets. This is a weird game, so the pan is actually bulletproof. A backpack, so I can carry more stuff. A better backpack. But I really need a real weapon here if I'm going to survive even a minute, if there's somebody else here. There's a 9mm pistol, not the best thing ever. A helmet, and an energy drink. Oh, this is a little better. It's a shotgun. Nice double barrel shotgun. So I don't need that pistol. Okay, so I'm going to load the shotgun. I haven't seen people yet. That doesn't mean they're not here. So I'm just going to go around these ruins in an attempt to find some better guns and better equipment. There's a pair of pants, a magazine I don't need, and a smoke bomb. That was a magazine for a sniper rifle. I obviously don't have one of those. I don't see anyone around yet. Another backpack, some boots. Ah, a police vest. I just heard somebody, I think. dark a little too. Helmet and a painkiller. Alright. I'm just going to try to be stealthy. With third-person perspective, I can look around corners. Please note that the enemy can too. So if you crouch while you're walking like I am now, you make less noise. And it's harder to see you. Here's a sight. If I ever get a gun that can take a sight, which the shotgun cannot. Got stuck. I'm looking around all the time with my camera. So you hold down the Alt key. You can make the camera look in a direction you're not traveling. Just as if you're turning your head. Pistols, pistols. I don't need pistols. Where's a real gun? There's a real gun. MP9. Sort of a real gun. Put that red dot sight up there. And this will make the gun more stable. So this is what it looks like with, oops, wrong gun. There. You load this up. So here's a red dot, and if I take the red dot off, you have iron sights, which are not as good. Put that red dot on there. And that takes 9mm ammo. So I'm going to continue to stealthily go through the ruins. What do we have here? Oh. Hit tab, bring it up. I've already got a vertical grip, but I'll take another one. Some guns take them, some guns don't. There has to be a slot for a grip for the gun to use it. And as you can see, the MP9 does not have one of those slots. So here I am going up on this tower. Anyone there? Hello? Nobody. I believe I'm alone in the ruins. Here we have more sights. I'll just take another red dot and a flash hider in case I get a nice sniper rifle. Now that I actually have... Oh, what is this? There we go. An M16. That'll be my preferred gun for distances. You'll see it does not have one of these slots, so I cannot actually put a stabilizer there. Okay, I'm going to load it. This gun is more accurate at distances. This is a full battle rifle, and down here, this MP9 is a submachine gun. Oops, I did myself some damage. And submachine guns are quite good for close quarters combat. Now, if you look on the lower right-hand corner, you can see my mini-map, and above my mini-map is a timer. It says 1 minute, 16 seconds. So if I bring up my map, in 1 minute and 16 seconds, a circle will appear, a blue circle, and slowly work its way in until it hits the circle I'm in. Fortunately, I'm in the circle, so I don't have to rush or panic or anything like that. I'm in the circle for now. That circle will get smaller in the future. What's here? 9mm. Okay, so that's what my gun takes. There's another one of them. I don't need anything there. The crowbar I don't want. I got plenty of ammo. I have 150 rounds. 100 or 120 plus the 30 in my gun. What's that? Ooh, there we go. A 2x scope. So, for comparison, this is iron sights. It's just terrible. The sights obscure much of the view. Here's a red dot. And here's a 2x scope. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, okay. So if you look on the mini-map, lower right-hand corner, there's a... I'm part of a red circle now. See it? That red circle is a bomb zone. That means that just to put pressure on the players from time to time, a bomber airplane will come through and drop bombs. And I don't want to have bombs dropped on me, so I don't think it's too high. Good. I'm just going to hop in here, and I'm going to let the bombs fall. They fall for several seconds, maybe 15, 20 seconds, and if you get hit by one, you will die. But if you're indoors, even in a horrible little wooden shack, it'll be fine. Here, the bomb's falling. The bomb falls on you, you're toast. See them? You don't want one to go off with you right next to it. So I'll use this time to decide where I'm going. I've looted this place out. I think I'll go here. Yeah, I think I'll go there. Okay, so if you look at the lower right-hand corner again, you can see that the blue bar is filling up. That means that the circle has already formed, and it's about a third of the way to here. And if you don't think it's moving, just take a closer look, and you can see it is moving faster than a person can run. So you just covered 100 meters pretty fast. I think I'm going to go to these two little buildings. No, I won't. I'm going to go here, because it's a little closer to the inside of the circle. So as long as I'm not engaging somebody really far away with an 8x scope or something, I feel pretty confident about my equipment with my 2x scope. I'm just kind of watching around me, looking for people. People can be quite difficult to spot under some circumstances. Oh, I forgot to loot out this little bit of the ruins. So, since I've marked this next little settlement, thank you, Tanya, for the coffee. Since you see this little settlement here on the map that I've marked, there it is. This is me going sort of toward it. I just, once again, have to keep it, the little yellow marker in my compass, and just keep it myself pointed toward it. So it's bearing 150 degrees. And there it is. That's the little village. This is going to be quiet and listen. Don't hear any footsteps. I'm looking down into the village. I don't see anyone. So what you're really looking for is open doors. People tend to open doors if they've been here. I do not see open doors. They look closed. So I'm going to close them behind me. No reason to give anyone more information than necessary about my existence. Never play fair. It's a terrible idea to play fair. Oh, another grenade. It's a frag grenade, the kind that goes boom. It's the best kind. I'll pick that tactical stock up in case I find a gun that can accept it. What is this big pile? So you can hit F to pick something up, but when your pile is this big, you're best off just hitting tab. All this is in there. An AK, which is not a terrible gun. I like this one better. A Tommy gun, which is a terrible gun, and ammo for different guns here. So I don't want any of that. What's this? Okay, here's an M16. Now, I already have one, so I don't need it. But I will take the extended magazine, the ammo, this energy drink, which will slowly cure you of damage, and this military vest. Level 3 beats level 1. Excellent. So the extended mag, you look on the bottom. It says I have 30 rounds loaded. See the big 30. Now that I've got an extended mag, I'll reload again, and now I can hold 40 rounds at a time. Close those doors. Don't want people to know I'm here. So if you look, the circle is getting ready to close. As soon as it does close completely, there will be a new, smaller circle, thereby putting pressure again on people to move even more. Let's look. Oh, I think I can loot just a little bit more. Oh, med kit, big healing. Let's just watch. And there's the new circle. We're still inside that circle, but now everyone who's survived, there's only 35 left, as you can see, they have to get in here. Nope, there's another red zone. Glad I'm not in it. Nothing of great value here. At least not to me, with the current setup I've chosen. What's this? Nothing of great value. I wouldn't mind a nice 4x scope, or even an 8x scope, but I'm unlikely to find that. You can see some of these houses look kind of the same. exactly the same. What's this? Compensator for a submachine gun. That'll make it so that your gun doesn't kick back quite as much, a little more controllable. Hear that shooting? There's somebody just over the hill that way at about 240. You can tell that if you have a decent set of headphones. Really, you need to have headphones for this game. If you don't have headphones, you can't tell direction, you can't really get information from sound. The information from sound is vital. Extended quick draw mag, yes. Allows me to reload faster, and it allows me to hold from 30 to 40 rounds in my submachine gun. So there's a bandage, but these things are better. So I think I'm just going to get out of here. I'm pretty happy with what I have, so I think I'm going to try to hide somewhere and blend in. So there's a good spot here next to this village, and that's where I'm going to go. In a stealthy fashion, that is. Thought that was somebody walking, that tap, 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 but that's somebody in the distance, shooting. Got my long distance rifle out. Alright. I'm going to put my gun away. It allows me to run slightly faster. So at this point, you might find the game especially boring, because there's not going to be a lot of combat, hopefully. So, in this game, when you kill somebody, it's not like Left 4 Dead, or many other games, or Counter-Strike, in which you kill lots and lots of people every game. Killing one person is an accomplishment. If you look on the upper right, there's only 25 of the original 100 or so left alive. And usually, those people are alive because either they've beaten other people in fights and then collected their guns, or they're alive because they've been good at avoiding conflict like me. I'm not scared of conflict, but there's no reason to go into extra conflict. It's just not a winning strategy, in my opinion. Who am I to say it's a winning strategy or not? I hardly ever win. Alright. So, the reason I've chosen this spot is because... Just be a little more quiet now. You can just kind of lay down in the grass and it's very hard to see you. You'll notice that over here, there's a cliff. So unless someone is right on top of you, they are not going to see you. Plus there's these nice bushes. Look. You can just kind of hide in these bushes a little bit. So I'm just going to go prone. You'll just have to trust me when I say it's going to be hard to see me. I guess I'll bring my gun out. So looking at the circle on the lower right-hand corner, or rather the mini-map, you see the blue bar above the mini-map, and that shows the progress of the current circle. You can see that I am at the far right. My little guy is on the far right of the bar, which means I'm inside the current circle. You can see that the bar is slowly filling up. I hit my main map, and you can see that it's moving. So, look, somebody was killed by a headshot with a K98 rifle, which I actually own one of those in real life. That sound is an airplane. There it is. That airplane is either delivering bombs, yep, probably, or it's dropping these crates. Now, these little red crates that are full of excellent weapons. The problem is people for a kilometer in every direction can see the crate drop from the sky in a big old parachute, and people love to converge on there and kill others. So I'm just going to keep an eye out on this little village here. If I see someone running through, I might take a little shot at them. Okay, we're about to get a new circle. We'll see if I'm inside the circle or not. I haven't come across any vehicles to drive. Oh, still inside the circle. Barely. This here is all wilderness and a mountaintop. So I really like where I'm at. So on the lower... Whoop, there is somebody there. I think I'll take a shot at them. Booyah! Don't mind if I do. So there was somebody there, and they were sneaky. They had all the doors closed. Now, people can hear those gunshots from all around, and it could attract people. I'm going to go prone and kind of hide. Look around. Is there anybody here? Nope. That's his dead body. That crate right there, that contains his stuff. What did this person have? Ooh. 4x scope. It's good. Level 3 helmet. I got level 3 helmet and level 3 vest. That's actually really good. Boy, he didn't have much. Not impressed. I'll take his health stuff. Just didn't have much. I'm far better outfitted than him. He had an AK and a double barrel shotgun, so not too impressive. So I've got lots of health. I'll go over what some of this stuff does here in a second. Let me just get back to where I was. Quietly, carefully. Can I even get up this? Barely. If you're having trouble getting up these things, just kind of go at an angle. Okay, I don't see anyone. Prone. Okay. Now, 45 seconds, the circle starts to close again, and you can see how small the circle is getting compared to the whole map. Only 13 people are alive, one of the other 97 or 87 I've actually killed myself. So if I look here, I've got a med kit and a first aid kit. So a first aid kit will heal you up to 75% of your health to this spot here on the health bar down at the bottom. The painkillers, and the energy drinks, if you take them, will increase your health slowly past that point. A full med kit just simply heals you fully. They're actually quite rare, so I'm glad I've got one. I've got a 2x scope. I've got a red dot sight. But that guy really should not have broken that window. I would have never noticed he was there. Makes so much noise. This is another foregrip in case I get a better gun that can handle one. It's a foregrip for an AR. This is an AR. Anything that takes 5.56 ammunition falls in the AR class of rifles. AKs can also, well, no, AKs can't accept this. Also SMGs, that's what this is. An MP9 is one of the several SMGs in the game. It can also accept these foregrips. It's a flash hider. No matter how well you are hidden, your gun will make a flash. Even if it's from a kilometer away, it'll make a flash. This makes the flash much harder to see. It says SR, it's for a sniper rifle. I don't have one. I have an AR and an SMG. It's a tactical stock, which can just go on a couple of guns, but it makes the kickback much less. Smoke grenade, I think that should be self-explanatory. Oh, I got some 12 gauge. I don't even want that. Goodbye. I've dropped that to the ground from my backpack. And I have 110 rounds of 9mm for this, which is plus another 40 in the magazine. And I've got another 67 rounds of 5.56 plus another 40 in the gun. So I've got a 4x scope now. Oh, there comes the circle. See it? It's coming in to murder people. Okay. Probably not going to be in the circle now. Where's it? Oh, I was close. So you can see this dotted line on the lower right-hand corner, the mini-map. That dotted line means the direction you have to go to hit the circle. You can actually see the blue circle in the mini-map, and you can also see the edge of the white circle. So I need to be very stealthy. People don't need to know I'm here. This is the part where you have to be very stealthy if you actually want to survive. And one of the remaining 12 people left, which is pretty good. You might be saying, why can't you just hop? Oh, there's a Jeep there. That means there's probably somebody nearby. You might say, well, why don't you just hide all the time? Well, you need to get better at combat, or you're never going to win at the end. This is probably a mistake. I probably shouldn't be up here. Oh, I think this is a Jeep that was automatically generated. Lights aren't on. If you drive a Jeep, the lights tend to stay on. This might be a nice place to hide. You can actually see people better without the scope, but to shoot them, you'll want to use the scope. But you can look for movement. I don't really like where I'm at. As you can see, I've positioned myself at the edge of the new circle. I'm just going to go there. I'm going to make it hard to be seen. Now, oh my gosh, there's a guy right there. And that's the end of that. Okay. Okay, so at this point, I've already lost the last game that you saw. Here I'm going to show you just what another end game looks like. The situation right now is that there are 16 people left alive. We're at the circle here next to this thing called the shooting range. Oh, and there's a person. Hear them? Okay. At this point, I'm so close to the end of the game, the circle's getting small enough that it would probably be foolish of me to go down and loot that village. Why is that, you might ask? Well, if you look, it's one of the only villages left. You got a crashed airplane, the shooting range, a couple little villages. There's a high probability I'm going to find someone that will kill me. So, new circle. So we're there by the aeroplane, so I'm going to go. If I can make it. It's only 16 people, but it's quite a small area. And this is an open area, and I don't like that. So I'm going to just hustle as fast as I can. Get to cover. These rocks are great cover. Oh my gosh, there's a person right there. I have a grenade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect. Okay, so what does he have? But he's got a 4x scope. He has an 8x. Oh, that's maybe a little too powerful. Get rid of the flash hide or the cheek pad. Definitely want that 4x. I might take the 8x. It says here I'm out of room. Get these bandages. Level 3 backpack. Just gotta be careful though. I don't want to get killed looting this guy. Extended mag. This can hold more rounds. Oh, I have to hurry. Here's a nice 4x scope. Look at that guy. Didn't even know I was here. The airplane's gonna cover my noise. Oh no, I dropped a crate. That crate contains all kinds of goodies. And people are going to converge on it. I do not want to be part of that crate. I'm going to go to the side. Oh, it's right there. Ugh. I just don't want to be part of that crate. Oh, that's a different crate. See that? There's a buggy right next to it, too. I want to stay away. Careful. Don't want him to know I'm there. Don't want him to know I'm there at all. This airplane is in general an unsafe place. Here it comes in the mini-map. You can see the blue circle closing in. I'm just going to go prone for now. See what the new circle does. Of course, it never goes where I'm at. I mean, it could, but it never does. So, I have a much more powerful 8x scope, but it may actually be too powerful. Just gonna move quietly. You see the circle right there. See the barrier flashing? Don't want to go outside that circle. The time between the circles is also getting lower and lower. And the circles are more powerful. They'll do more damage per second. So there's a greater sense of urgency. I'm in the top 10. Oh, there's probably somebody right there, if I were to guess. Darn it. He's really guarding the edge of the circle there. It's like a big arena. I don't like it. The situation's actually kind of tense. 9 people in this little circle. Just trying to stay invisible to as much of the circle as possible. This is a great place just to kind of hang back, because you can only see me from here, but all this you can't see me. See the circle? There it comes. Someone right there. It's right there. Where is he? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look where the circle is now. Wherever I go, I'm going to be in somebody's sights. This is not good. Yikes. Guarantee you there's somebody there. Just going to get down in this little ditch here and go prone. Someone right there. Oh boy, did I fail hard. Doesn't see me. Grenade again. Too. Oh, someone else has seen me. I'm done. There you go. Top 5.